redstone video. And yeah, today it is a little more redstone based than the other ones I've been making usually. And yeah, let's get on to the video. So as you can see, there are these three buildings right here, and these are the three we're gonna looking at today. And yeah, all three of these are super efficient farms you can make in your base. So yeah, let's get started. First thing, we're gonna be looking at this building right here, and if we go into spectator mode, you can see this whole building down here. It's a bigger building than the other ones, but yeah, it can produce a lot. So if you can see, there are these barrels. When you open them, there's bone meal in them, and some of them use more bone meal than others. And yeah, it is a flower farm. So if you come down here, and you can see it does get a little laggy, but you can see how there's stuff popping up and then getting broken, and there's minecarts. There's minecart rails down here, picking all the stuff up. I'm gonna stop that. That's so laggy. So yeah, there's just some stuff in here, and that's the thing I picked up, and that's fine. But yeah, it's really simple to make. All it is just a bunch of grass blocks getting pushed, one tick pushed around by this. When you turn it on, you send a signal through here to the really fast clock, which then goes up here, sends it up to here, which powers these pistons right here, and powers all of these dispensers up here. And also, I think you saw it also goes back here, goes through here, where it has a little bit of delay for the other side's pistons. It's a 5-tick delay, and it comes up and it powers these right here. So all it does is it's ticking really fast, making this one push all out, put the gas box away as far as possible, and also pushing these dispensers, which are all filled with bone meal, and so are all these barrels. And what that does is it bones meals the ground, and it spawns a bunch of flowers and tall grass, which then when you push the blocks underneath it, they all break, causing them to all fall down into here. And you can see all of these minecarts are going back and forth, picking them up. And yeah, I mean that is really it. It's just a flower and seed farm where they get placed and then they get broken almost immediately, and they just go back and forth. And these get picked up down here, and so it's really simple to build. You just have you just have this comparator right here. It goes through, and you want to have one go up that powers these pistons right here in this corner, that powers these pistons and all of these dispensers. Whenever these get ticks, these ones are also shooting it out as fast as they can. So there's always going to be stuff there. And if you send more down, you need this repeater because the rest of the gets low, and then you need this one for timing. So that, or else this one will stay here. So it's after 5 ticks. So you have that one there, and then you have a 4-tick delay here, which then it pushes these ones out, and it's actually the most optimum speed you can do it at. And yeah, again, the building was just for aesthetic look. But if you turn it on, you can see how fast they're just popping in and out. Like, they're even barely be able to render, but you can see the pistons move it right away. And that side seems to push it right away, but it's at a 5-tick delay, so that's one pushes like twice, I think, before that one pushes it once. And that one just makes it the optimum time, so they move back and forth as much as they want. And if we go back down here, you can see it's these just hopper minecarts that pick them up and drop them into barrels and put it down here. Go down, so this is the hopper you want to go skip to, and then go up here and place down all your redstone torches to power it all. Power all of it. And yeah, all these hoppers are all just connected all the way up into this barrel right here. This barrel right here, and if you open it up, you can see we already have this much, and that was just the time of what I was showing you. And if you look at this hopper right here, if I can get to it, you can see this one is full. If you look at this one back here, that one's basically always full. This one over here is empty. This one right here is full. That one there is full. All of these up here are pretty much full. So this will take a little while for it to stock up. And yeah, that is really it. This is your South flower and seed farm. So if you're making dyes or anything, or if you want seeds for like chicken and stuff, you have a lot really quickly. So yeah, this is really it. The building's not that bad. You also have sea lanterns up here for light in case they need light to grow, because they will need light to grow since they are plants. And yeah, I mean that is really all the glass does is block it so it doesn't come out here and break stuff. And yeah, I guess and yeah, these ones will spawn, but just to make all the efficiency, I wasn't able to add one here because of all the redstone. Okay, so yeah, that is really it for the flower and seed farm. Just a quick update on the barrel. Pretty good pretty slowly filling up. Yeah, I guess we'll do an efficiency test on all 3 of these later on in the episode, but I'm first going to show you how to build them. So that's the flower farm. Next up is the bamboo farm, and this one, it's not one of those big professional bamboo farms. It's just it's called a one-tick farm, really. So if I go back into creative and start it up, you can see what it does. This lever right here power this redstone, which push this block forward and power this one-tick farm. Yeah, I guess I'll show you how to make these one-tick farms in a later video, but I don't think I'll do that right now. And yeah, it just powers a one-tick farm, which moves this piece of dirt back here a bunch. If you sit from back here, you can see it being moved around. See the water adjusts to it, and with that, it updates the sugarcane, and it has 16 growth stages, meaning every 16 ticks, or basically once every second, that sugarcane will grow and pop it out, and then it'll just get plopped into these hoppers and go back here. And it's really efficient. Just show you for the time it's been on. We've already got 13 sugarcane. And a big industrial size, I guess you'd have to wait longer, but then you'd get a lot more result. This one, it gets pushed out really quickly. And yeah, we have these pistons up here to block these ones from jamming up, and that is really it, I'd say. There you can see on the top. So the way it works is every time this one has a growth stage, which is every tick, this repeater senses that and sends out a redstone apple from here, which powers this piston. Just waiting for it to push off, and every 16 ticks, or 3/4 of a second, it'll pop off and come down here. Sorry, 3/5 of a second, it'll pop off and come down here. And yeah, this one is pretty fast too. I don't think it's as fast as this one, because this one you can spawn in a lot at once. But just again to show you, for the time we've been on, it's already made 23. And yeah, I just turned it off, and you can see how it's all stationary for now. But yeah, again, I'll run an efficiency test on this later. Moving on to the last and final one down here, this is a melon and pumpkin farm. This one, there's no way to start and stop, but what I did was I paused the hopper back here. You saw how that happened. But if we come to back here, you can see there's this hopper back here. And just by the time I've been recording, that's full. This one's full. Other dropper's full. So it's really efficient. That's basically full. So that one's full, that one's full, that one's full, everything's full. So yeah, all of these are full, and that's just been for the time I've been recording so far, which has been about 10 minutes. And yeah, this doesn't give you an accurate representation of it, but if I unlock it, the barrels start coming into hopper. So while that's going, really all it is you have a bunch of these melon and pumpkin rows. Each row is a different one. I believe this one starts off as being melon, and it goes pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, and it just goes through. And what it does is these farms produce either a melon or pumpkin, whichever one's in the row, and it'll spawn in one of these 3. And when the observers up here, they're observers and pistons. When they detect that it's grown, it'll send a redstone tick through here, which powers all the pistons nearby it, pushing them all down, making sure that it breaks, and it'll just stay here. But when they do, these hopper minecars just come and pick them up, and they drop them into here. And the way to get them up is they all come into this dropper, which then has the long thing with the whole plastic clock, which puts it into this hopper, which then puts it into this hopper, and then puts it into the middle. And you don't need this lever. I just put it there to show you like how this was empty. We won't really be able to do an accurate efficiency test on this one, but this one can also produce a lot. Like in the 10 minutes I was recording, it's already made like, I would say a couple, more than a barrel full. See how those ones are growing. So like you can see how they pop up and they get broken instantly, and then because of that, like you get so much melon and pumpkin that if you have a trading thing with farmers, you can make so many emeralds. Yeah, this one you can't really do an efficiency test on just because of the fact that work like that, because this one is always on, and it doesn't even take up that much. It doesn't even lag the game that much. So yeah, time to do an efficiency test for the other 2. I'm gonna run both of these each for 1 minute straight, and then I'll time lapse that so you guys don't see the whole thing. And yeah, you guys can see how efficient it is. First things I want to do though is clear out this. So after I clear out that, I'll be right back. These 2 have just been cleared, so I'm gonna turn this on, and yeah, that'll just be a minute of you guys watching it. Okay, so you just saw the 1 minute of the flower farm morning, and you can see the stuff is slowly starting to come in. So what I'm just gonna let it be for now. We'll do this one next, and then we can come and compare and look at the 2, because the hoppers need time to filter through and get all of them into here. But yeah, I guess we'll get on to the sugarcane. So the sugarcane will be a little slower, obviously. So yeah, let's get started with that one. So yeah, we popped it in. We did only get 15 sugarcane a minute, but 15 sugarcane in a minute is 900 sugarcane an hour, and I don't think you need more than 900 sugarcane realistically. And yeah, that is actually a lot. 900 sugarcane in 1 hour is a lot, but not as much as comparing to a flower farm where this was running for a minute. I mean, I guess there are two different designs, but this one is still filling up, and we've only got through the dandelions and the poppies. So if we go back into the hoppers, I can show you this much in there, plus all of that, plus all of that, and all of that, and all of that, and all of that, and all of that. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hoppers full, plus that much already. So this barrel's gonna be full anyway, and this was just a minute of running. So this farm is overpowered, my guy. Like, there you get so much seeds and flowers from this farm right here. This is definitely worth it. So like, if you need any type of dyes or seeds for your chicken farm or anything where you need seeds or any type of flowers, you should make this farm because it's really worth it. Like, I ran it for a minute and I have more than a barrel full of supplies. So yeah, I don't think I'll need any much ever. But yeah, I guess that is really it. These are the 3 farms, and if you just look at this farm is also really efficient. We're basically full on melons, and I don't know, we haven't even scratched the surface of it, have we? If we go down here, yeah, no, we have not even scratched the surface. Look how full it is up here. Nah, and all the pumpkins are backed up too. We have not scratched the surface of this one at all. This one is also an overpowered farm. These 2 are overpowered. That one you just have to AFK for a little bit longer, but it's actually pretty fast for its size. I mean, I guess you could make a super big industrial one, but then it doesn't look as pretty. And it's super big, so like, unless you have a really big industrial place to put it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The same ones are behind me. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button down below, and if you're at all new to my channel, please subscribe. We are growing every day, and you will not find quality content like this anywhere else. And yeah, also since I do have a Christmas special coming up, and I also have a New Year special coming up. Hopefully that one gets done. Also, I'll find another video for yeah, I have a New Year special coming up and a Christmas special coming up. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see both of those. Hit the notification bell so you guys get notified every time I upload, and I also live stream pretty regularly, so go check my live streams out too. And yeah, I think that's really it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!